In this clip I'm going to show you how to connect an ADR Touch Control Pro to a laptop or PC using a point-to-point Ethernet connection. So here we have our ADR Touch Control Pro. We have a standard RJ45 Ethernet cable coming out of the back in the Ethernet port, which is running into the back of my laptop. Standard RJ45, the laptop connection. Now the Touch Control Pro must already have had an IP address programmed into it, which has been shown in a previous video. To check the IP address, we enter the password protected area with the code 937707. Press enter, go to diagnostics and miscellaneous and network setup, and in here we can see the configuration of our IP address, net mask and gateway, which have all been entered manually. So we'll go back to the home screen and we'll come across to the laptop. Now the first thing we need to do is configure the laptop to accept these settings. So I'm going to go to the control panel. I do apologise if the video is slightly blurry. And we're going to go to Network and Sharing Center, which is this one just over here. We're then going to select Local Area Connection. And from here we're going to select Properties. You're faced with a list in here, and you want to select Internet Protocol version 4, TCP IP v4, this one just down here. And from there again select Properties. This will show you the dialog box where you can enter your manual IP address. Now the subnet mask, the default gateway, need to match that programmed into the ADR Touch Control Pro machine. The IP address should be within the 255 character string. In this case, our IP address of the Touch Control Pro unit ends in 101, and the IP address of my laptop ends in 100, so they're in the same 255 string. So we're okay in there. We've selected we're going to use the following DNS server and the following IP address. We click OK. Close down all of these, close again, close this down. We then go up and select ELE Logger, which brings up the Logger software. Now on this side you can see over here we have a host name, the IP address. Now the IP address in here needs to be the same as the IP address that was programmed in to the Touch Control Pro unit. So I have the same IP address in here. My Touch Control Pro is on the home screen, which is where it does best connections from. And then all we need to do is press connect. And the Logger software has recognized that it's now connected to an ADR Touch Control Pro. It is currently in mode 1, which is a 2000 kilonewton frame. And the previous test, this is the last test data that will show, was on a 150 by 300 mm cylinder at a pace rate of 6 kilonewtons per second. That is now connected to the ELE Logger software.